എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. This is CA Lijul Lakshman, faculty for Chartered Accountancy course. I know that all of you are sitting with a dilemma because there is a new announcement from ICAI letting you opt out of this examination. I'm getting a lot of calls and a lot of messages asking whether I should opt out, whether I should choose this particular option. Let me first explain you what is this circular talks about. Then I'll give you my opinion on who should consider this particular option and who can actually give it a try in this particular examination itself. First of all, what is that the new option that has been given out by ICAI? They are calling it as opt out. So if at all you wanted to opt out of this particular examination, ICAI is letting you do that. Now, how is it different from not writing an examination? So if you're not writing an examination, it will be considered to be your attempt, wherein if at all you have an expiring exemption from previous examination on any subject, you will not be allowed to carry forward. But if at all you opt out, then you can still carry forward your exemptions and it will be considered as if that examination never happened. So that's a good option that is being put forward by ICAI, and ICAI states that there are a lot of people with concerns, anxieties, and because of all the news that is surrounded by them, and someone in their family could be sick, so it is very difficult for the students to concentrate and then study. So it is evident that ICAI wanted to give them an option of writing the examination in November cycle. Now if at all you wanted to opt out and then go and write examination only when everything settles and in November cycle, then what you have to do is that from 17th of June to 20th of June, they have opened up this particular portal wherein you can actually go ahead and then submit a declaration that you would like to write the examination only in November. So if at all you're writing the same group, you will not be required to pay any additional fees. That will be adjusted. If you wanted to change the group or maybe write both groups and you had registered only for one group, then you will have to pay only the differential fees. So this is the option that has been available by ICAI. Now, by saying that, they are also confirming that whoever wanted to write this particular examination in July, August time, they will be allowed to write, and ICAI is committed to conduct the examination with all the safety precautions, which means that whoever is not opting out will have to start studying, keeping that certainty in their head that the examination is happening. It is happening. So you will have to start getting back to your studies if you are just confused and then stopped it and took a break in the meanwhile. So which means if at all you are in a different place and you wanted to change the examination center, that will be allowed by ICAI. They were earlier planning to open that particular change of examination center window, but then they decided that okay, let them clarify every confusion relating to the exam. After that, they'll come up with this particular option. Now they are also opening up for those people who are planning to write examination in July itself. If you wanted to change your examination center, you can actually go to the same website I had mentioned earlier from 17th of June to 20th of June, and you can change the examination center. You've already registered, you don't want any change in center, and you're not planning to opt out, then there is nothing that you have to do. Just get back to the studies that you were earlier doing. Now ICAI is also saying that what if something happens in your center at the time of examination, then ICAI is saying that you will be allowed to write the examination in November. So they'll try to make sure that the examination is happening in as many places as possible with the current scenario. Now, who has to make this particular decision of opting out of this particular examination? I would like to categorize them into three categories. First set of people, if you are anybody in your family sick and it is becoming very difficult for you to write the examination, I would suggest you go ahead and then opt out. Second set of people who are too anxious about it, that okay, thinking about writing the examination itself makes them sick, then don't pressurize yourself. You can get back to your routines and then write the examination in November cycle. Third set of people, if you consider that you are outside India or you probably have a different center where you wanted to write the examination, and examination is not even happening in that particular center. Probably I'm talking about outside India. So if there is a scenario like that, you have to come back to India, or you will have to relocate yourself to a different place to go and write the examination, and it is health wise riskier, then you can actually take that option to opt out this particular examination. All others, I suggest, if at all it is possible, you go ahead and write the examination. Those people who are doing their articleship in the last 6 months writing examination, I don't think you should be skipping this examination. Reason being, one, your articleship busy schedule would be much lesser at this particular point of time. Plus, you don't need to waste an attempt just like that. But ensure that your health and safety preferences are given utmost priority, and then you make a particular decision about opting out this examination. Also, you have to understand, November examination would additionally have you tax amendment and law amendments to learn. So it is not like the syllabus would remain the same. So when you're making that particular decision, you will have to keep these things also into consideration. I strongly appreciate the efforts and the clarity that ICAI has brought in. I hope this clarifies your anxiety to a certain extent, and you will be able to get back to studies and then ensure that you're preparing well for this examination. I wish you all the best. Thank you.